All right, Jesus, I got both of your radios all complete. This is one of two here. I can actually raise that carrier adjustment up right there. Everything's complete. Hi-Fi receive, hi-fi transmit, upgraded echo board set perfect on the inside. We've got a variable, dial of peak control. Right here, I'd suggest to just run that wide open unless you're running into an amplifier that can't handle the full 100 watts peak. We've got a dial a bird option here. If you're wanting to get a bunch of bird swing, you can raise that up there. I prefer down or no higher than here or so, because anything beyond that, it starts to take away from your audio. So, there's the optimal spot if you want like a mix between, or if you want all audio loud as possible, all the way down is going to be as loud as possible. Like I said, dial the peaks all the way up is what I would suggest. And then we have a variable bass control on the side. And see, I got a little arrow to line up with where I would suggest to run the bass on the radio. And then also on the back of the radio, we've got a VFO wind up on for up and down for off there. But yeah, there you go. It's all completed and ready. I'll show the output here. We are keying about 19 watts or so on the carrier, and we're modulating to a good solid 100 watts peak. Check it on the LP here. Audio 124 on the LP 100A, and then you can see spectrum analyzer looking good, doing just like it should. The bird I've got cut all the way down right now, so even with it all the way down, legs key in 16, it will still modulate to 20 bird average. I could take and I can roll it all the way up right here, and it's going to bury out the 25 watt scale. Even if we go down to right in there where I said was the optimal spot, it'll still take over 25 there, and that optimal position's around 30 average or so. This meter's a little more stingy on the average than what my bird meter is. And then I'll raise up the carrier too to show you again where it is capable of going to. It's had to go all the way up to 47 bird average or so, 47, 48. But like I said, right around in here would be the good mixture between the two, 32 or something average, and then 100 peak. But I think I've demonstrated everything. Oh, I even put a little tag just on the back of the microphone. I've got you a modded D104. There's 3 circuit changes done to this microphone to be able to pass the fidelity and open bandwidth, so it's got a good full bassy sound. But I marked it 955 because you got another one for the Ranger radio, so you'll have them both individual. It's marked specifically for the radios, because that bass is mixed with the amount of gain and everything to be dialed in perfectly. The other mic likely is going to be running at a slightly different position, but you can peel that right off there. Like I said, we labeled it for you. I need to get a label maker, do this. I got one, but it's just not exactly what I would prefer to use.